There are countless disturbing incidents happening all the time, but the ones we're covering today are especially unsettling and frankly shocking. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and watch until the very end so you don't miss the secret emoji. The first incident involves something called a dolphin muzzle. Check out this TikTok to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about
dolphin muzzle.
So for those who don't know, a while back, there was a video going around the internet of someone wearing a creepy dolphin-looking mask. And there were words on the screen saying things like, "Please go check outside your home." And there were loud screams at the end that were originally from a Five Nights at Freddy's VHS tape. But this is not the only horror video I saw with the dolphin muzzle video. There is another one that has scrolling text in a different language, while a weird audio is playing in the background. I will show you one of them. By the way, headphone warning, skip to 105 if you don't want to see.
This is a warning. Please go check outside your home. Please go check outside your home. Please go check outside your home. This is not real.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the
Creepy, right? Now let's talk about where the original video came from. There is this channel that goes by the name North for FX on YouTube that makes and sells these animal masks. And one of them turned out to be the dolphin we all know and love today. And I do have to say, this person is definitely talented because these masks look realistic and well made. Anyways, stay safe, guys.
It seems the YouTuber who originally created these masks never meant for them to be used in disturbing or creepy ways. They likely just enjoyed making masks as a fun hobby. Unfortunately, someone took that creativity and used it in a deeply unsettling manner. Then there was a man who wore a bear costume, and right after putting it on, something incredibly strange happened. This TikTok explains the whole story really well.
Bear costume incident.
So a man was on a live, and he made himself a costume. And he got someone to knit up the costume he made. And a couple minutes or hours later, he wanted to take it off, but he couldn't. He tried taking it off, and the problem was that there wasn't a zipper. He was freaking out on the live, and all of a sudden, the live paused or ended. He was suffocating, and he couldn't breathe.
OMG, ponies. Why couldn't he get it off? It's honestly so creepy. And how did he even put it on in the first place if there was no zipper? The whole incident is really strange and deeply unsettling. I truly hope nothing bad happened to that poor man. Now, this next incident happened back in 2011, which feels like a long time ago now. But when I came across it, I found it both fascinating and disturbing. Maybe some of you have already heard about it.
Let's talk about
SpongeBob Balloon 2011 incident.
back in 2011, there was this Nickelodeon mall filled with balloons and all sorts of fun stuff. But there was one SpongeBob balloon that people found a little unsettling because it looked really creepy. Here's some photos. It seemed to take on a life of its own because people started saying that this SpongeBob balloon would follow them at night. Even though they hadn't bought it, it would even creep around their houses. Some even claimed to see the SpongeBob balloon floating around their bedrooms when they were trying to sleep. These creepy balloons were half deflated, unlike the normal SpongeBob balloons, which were fully inflated. And some of the SpongeBob balloons with their big, wide smiles were the scariest. What do you think about this balloon incident? I think that is very creepy. So stay safe.
This was the infamous 2011 SpongeBob balloon phenomenon. To many, it felt almost like a mass haunting. But the real question is, why did it happen? And why SpongeBob of all characters? He's one of my absolute favorites, and I'm sure many of you love him too. Still, we can probably all agree those balloons were distracting and honestly a pretty terrible idea. I'm just glad I never had to encounter one in real life. The next incident is truly tragic and carries a dark, unsettling energy. Possibly the most disturbing one we'll cover today.
Astroworld incident.
This incident happened in November 5th, 2021, which was a long time ago. Travis Scott was the one who made this concert in Houston, Texas. It was supposed to be a very good concert until a fatal incident happened. 10 people D, 3D of suffocating. And the worst thing is that there was a 9-year-old kid who was in the concert. So the concert could only hold 50,000 people, but 20,000 people broke inside the concert, and more people went into the left side instead of the right side, making people in the left side suffocating. Because of this, a child was squeezed to D3F, even though people yelled Travis to stop. The concert he kept going. To whoever was in this concert, I hope you feel good again, and the people who D3D, rest in peace. That's all, and stay safe.
The Astroworld Festival tragedy remains one of the saddest and most disturbing incidents in recent years. Rest in peace to all the victims who lost their lives. Now, the next incident dates back to the 1800s, and it's undoubtedly one of the creepiest. It happened in Kentucky, which somehow makes it even more chilling.
Explaining incidents.
The meat rain incident.
One day it was an sunny afternoon on March 8, 1876, until suddenly chunks of meat started to fall from the sky in Kentucky. Meanwhile, Mary Crouch, who was making soap outside in her house, was shocked. She then began to run quickly to approach it. She did tested the meat, and she said it was a sheep meat or it was a deer meat. The Crouch family thought it was a sign of God, and today it is being kept inside a jar in Transylvania University's museum. That's all, and stay safe.
The late 1800s has always felt like a creepy era to me, so it's not surprising something like this happened back then. I'd also love to see the actual jar in Transylvania tied to this story, but realistically, I'll probably never get the chance. Well, that's all the disturbing incidents I have for today, peonies. Be sure to comment the secret emoji if you spotted it, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. Have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching this creepy deep dive. If you've made it this far, you're clearly someone who appreciates a good scare. And I'm glad you're here. Right now, my channel has 100 subscribers, and my goal is to reach 1,000. Not for fame, but because I truly believe more people would enjoy these unsettling stories and eerie TikTok breakdowns. So, if you had even a little fun, or felt that chill down your spine, please consider subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it helps me so much. And you'll never miss a new horror story or creepy analysis. Don't forget to hit the bell so you're warned the next time something unnatural happens in Roblox. Thanks again for watching, and remember, just because it's a game doesn't mean it's not watching back.